either all. It's been a long time since I was last out camping. But I thought I'd come away for the weekend. The sun was out earlier on, but it's disappeared up behind them horrible clouds at the moment. So I'm down on my local beach. I've got the tent all set up. Got me various bits and pieces that I normally use. Little gas stove. I've got my food and everything over there, some beers. Bike's parked over there. Yeah, tonight I've got Mexican inspired rice, and I've got some steaks tucked over the back there. Just some Tesco's thin cut beef steaks. I've got eggs and various things. I've got an onion, eggs in my box there, and a tomato, barbecue sauce and everything, a bit of oil, and underneath there, my cycle helmet, I've got a few more beers. Like I say, tent's all set up, ready for later. My socks got a bit wet earlier on because the ground was wet, and when I took my boots off earlier on, the socks got soaking wet. But the only problem I've had since I got here is the amount of flies. There are hundreds of flies everywhere, all over my tent, look. If I wander around the other side as well, they're just everywhere. Hundreds of the bloody things. Well, they're not bitey sorts, but they're just annoying. So I'm hoping the sun will pop back out before the evening sort of finishes. The time is now 4:45, well 10 to 4 nearly. Tide's on its way in. I did have a wander up the beach earlier on. Oh, it is nearly in, which is quite surprising. It's coming really fast actually. There's just about nobody about. I am hoping to have a nice sunset, but we'll have to wait and see. Like I say, it's been a long time since I was out, so I thought best get away, enjoy the weather while it's still good. Stay with me and we'll have a decent overnight wild camp. Well, because of all the flies on my tent here, which I showed you before, I thought I'd just open a beer, as you do when you're out camping. And I've had to put a little lid on the top just to keep the flies out. I'm not going to let it spoil your fun. Cheers everybody. Lovely. As you can probably see, sun's back out. Look at that up there. There's a tiny bit of a breeze today, but it's not too chilly. Even though I've got my top on. Still got my shorts on, got my legs out. Thoroughly enjoying it. But I bought myself a new set of panniers for my bike, and I thought I've got to try them out. As I said, the weather was going to be good this weekend. It's October next week, so yeah, going to enjoy it. Looking forward to it. So, as I was saying earlier, now it's 4 o'clock, well it's now 1/4 past, and that's a little cap I've put on top of my beer, look. It's a little cap that goes on the top of my gas cooker there. But yeah, 4:15, and it's 18 degrees, and there's 2 people on the beach besides me. It's crazy. There were some people here earlier on, but even this early in the day on a Saturday, everyone's gone home. It's unbelievable. I'm not complaining. I'm just sitting here chilling out, enjoying the sun and having my beer. You would have thought a Saturday with a temperature like this, there'd be quite a lot of people. But no, nobody. Beach all to myself. Well, like I say, it's a couple sitting up by the bins there, which are over there. Just sitting on the beach, looking out at sea, chilling out, just like I am. Anyway, I'm going to get back on with my hobgoblin. Well, last couple was on the beach. They've just left. They might come back if there's going to be a sunset, they said. They've just gone up the road to get some fish and chips. I'm sitting here enjoying my beer, and believe me, it's going down really well. Because of the breeze, I've put my mic muff on the camera. Hopefully the sound's still pretty good. Might have to talk a bit louder though. But yeah, just loving it. So I haven't been down here since February this year. It was the last time I came down to this beach. It's my local naturist beach. But one thing or another has just kept me indoors at weekends. There's always been something happening, or I've had to order something and waiting for a delivery at weekends from good old Amazon, if I'm allowed to say that. Yeah. My fridge freezer packed up, my washing machine's packed up, my old bike packed up, yeah, just other things. Always something's kept me indoors. And the last time I was actually out was June. If you watched my videos from when I was Avebury in Wiltshire, I haven't actually been out camping at the weekend since then. A couple of times I've actually packed my bags or packed my rucksack on a Friday night and thought I'm going out in the morning, and then something's happened, the trains have been on strike or whatever, because obviously I don't drive, I use my bike. Yeah, just one thing or another. Anyway, seem to be rambling, must be the beer. I'll check back with you very, very soon. Just look how calm that is. It's incredible. I don't think it's quite high tide yet, or maybe it has been high tide and it's disappearing. Looking how wet it is. But I do enjoy this beach. I love this beach. Mixture of sand, pebbles, crushed shells. A lot of this that looks like it is sand is actually, a lot of it is crushed up shells. But it's a lovely beach. It's always clean. I know the local people come down here and pick up all the rubbish, and we've got bins there. Like I say, it's a lovely beach. Just surprised a day like today that it's so deserted. I'm not complaining, mind you. I don't mind being here on my own. Anyway, back to my tent. That hobgoblin is calling me. Answering the call of the beer. Even though the breeze has got up, once you tuck yourself down in this long grass here, no, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Anyway, hobgoblin time. I've actually got my Jack Wolfskin Gossamer 2 with me today. I love this tent. I've had it just over a year. It's never let me down yet. I've used it in extreme heavy rain. Not in extreme heavy winds yet, but I have used it in strong winds. And like I say, it's never ever let me down yet. And the reason it's flapping about so much is because I'm actually camped in a dip. So of course the bottom's stretched out and the top's not quite taut. It's good enough for down the beach. Plenty of room inside. That's one of the things I love about this tent. It's just so spacious. I can just about sit up in it, and even the vestibule cooking area is so big, well, big enough anyway, that if it is heavy rain You can sit inside it and cook, which I have done, as long as you're extremely careful, obviously. Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know which tent I'm using. Well, I don't know if you can actually see that, but up there the moon's out, half a moon, and tomorrow is the autumn equinox. The sun's still out over there, but rapidly going down. But the clouds seem to have cleared quite a lot, so I am hoping that we should get a beautiful sunset. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. I have to wait and see. But it's nice to see the moon up in the sky. It's quite a large moon as well. Well, I might look quite silly having my hat on when it's not that cold. But I've put it on not because it's chilly, but because I'm being eaten alive again. I've been bitten all over my legs and my backside. And now they're starting to nibble on my head. So yeah, it's not that chilly. It's chilly enough, that's why I got my top on. But I put my hat on just to stop me being eaten alive. It's crazy. I can even see one at the moment sitting on the top of my camera as I'm filming. Bloody things. Still, it's one of the joys of being outdoors, I suppose. And because we've had a lot of rain recently, even yesterday we had heavy rain around here, and all this tall grass, so I suppose all the little buggy things, the insects and what have you, they've all hatched out again in the warm sunshine. But they're making a meal of me. Must have good blood. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. I'm sure you can hear it though. Loads of geese. It's a shame they landed so far away. That's quite a nice shot of the wind farm out there with the sun glowing on it. They've all landed now, so they're quietening down a little bit. I was starting to think, shall I start doing my dinner? But I know if I start cooking now, I'm going to miss the sunset. So it'll happen halfway through sorting out my dinner, so I'll be hanging on and cooking it in the dark. So as I was saying earlier on, I've got me steaks tonight, and with my Mexican style rice. That's what I'll be having for my dinner tonight. And then for my breakfast, I've got, like I say, I've got an onion, I've got tomato and 2 eggs. So it'll be like a nice little omelette. And I think I've got a tomato sauce with me and a barbecue sauce. But I won't be using both of them, obviously. I've got 1 can of beer left, so I'm going to crack that open right now and enjoy my beer while I'm waiting for the sunset. And I'll be doing my dinner. And once it's dark, pop on a bit of music and bed by 9 o'clock, I reckon. Well, the sea is still as calm as anything. There's a couple of people turned up a bit further behind me down on the beach here. Oh, that's a nice plant. Sorry to change the subject. I quite like this. It's like some sort of beach cactus. And this one here has got some, I suppose they do flower. But as I was saying, there's some people turned up further down the beach from where I'm camping. Sitting there having a chat. Two guys and a girl. I'm sitting there enjoying my beer, listening to the geese, and on my phone glanced up because it's getting a little bit dark. Well, not dark, but you can see the sun's gone down, and very disappointingly it's behind a load of cloud, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be getting my nice sunset. It might pop out underneath the cloud. When I've been down here before, where I'm walking to at the moment is one of the best spots to film the sunset without getting the lines from the telegraph poles or whatever they are there in the way. It's normally up by this gate here I tend to go. I have had some nice shots before. We've got some sort of windmill thing over there, and I have seen the sun when it's been setting and bright red. It seems to make that glow a little bit, so I tend to wander up this way to film it. But it looks like it might be a bit of a disappointment tonight. Not sure. But you can definitely see the moon though, so I'm happy about that. It's nice to see her. As I was saying earlier on, it's equinox this weekend, so makes it even more special for me. Well, as I was saying earlier, not sure about the sunset. Looks like the sun's just about gone down over there. Still wandering up towards my gate, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that beautiful red sky I was hoping for. It's still nice to see the red glow though, or the orange glow as it is. It's not looking too hopeful though. Well, I must admit, sunset is a bit of a disappointment. But whilst I'm at this point, I'd just like to show you, being on the tip of the island, not sure if you can see the water's edge over there, runs round over there, past a little hamlet, and then you've got Whitstable and Herne Bay and all the way down there and out to sea. So we are on the very tip of the island here, the Isle of Sheppey in Kent, and the water does actually go past them trees over there and towards the other end of the island. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful beach. Well, the sunset might not have been great, but at least the moon in the sky, beautiful. Hopefully you can see that. That's anything with a camera, you don't get the view that I get and the effect that I get, but it is looking beautiful up there. Well, it's just gone 7 PM and it's about to get dark very, very quickly. So I'm just heading down to the tent. I've found my head torch, sorted it all out, and before it gets totally dark, I'm going to start doing my dinner. As I said earlier, I'm going to have my Mexican style rice and my steaks tonight, so I should do me Mexican style rice in my little wok, which is quite a new thing I've bought. It's a small size wok, and if I put my hand on top you can see how big it is. It's quite deep, so it's a good little camping wok. Used it quite a few times, even indoors I've used it. So I've got my frying pan with me that I'll do my steaks in. Oh, little frying pan, titanium but very blackened now, and blue on the bottom from the heat. I'll do my steaks in that, I'll do the rice in that, cover it up, keep it warm. Yeah, so like I say, before it gets too dark I'm going to start cooking. So this rice is pre-cooked, so it's ideal. You can eat it as it says on the packet. Somewhere, oh yeah, there. Perfectly cooked, so it's ready to eat, hot or cold. So as it's pre-cooked, I need to warm it through. And like I say, keep it warm. Look at the steaks. Looking forward to this. Something cool about just cooking outdoors. Well, I think my rice is just about warmed through. Oh, change it to white light. Yeah, it's steaming. Not sure if you can see that. That is steaming. That's nicely warmed through. So I'll pop that to one side while I do my steaks. That's the rice in the pan. There's my steaks resting on my plate. And take a couple of seconds to warm that through. It's already steaming, look. Blinding. Oh, I can't wait to enjoy this. There you go. How about that for dinner? I'll turn on my light onto red. Oh. Sit here, enjoy my dinner. Bon appetit. Well, finished my dinner now. It was thoroughly beautiful. I was just sitting outside my tent thinking, should I get into my bed? Because it's getting a little bit chilly. And as you can see, very dark. And I heard some banging in the distance. And when I looked over in that direction, there was some fireworks going off. It was the very end of September. And nowhere near bonfire night or anything yet, but it's not a carnival or anything going on. But yeah, since I started filming, they've died off now though. Well, good morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. What can I say? It's not looking very promising out there. There's a bit blue sky up there, but very breezy compared to yesterday. Not looking very promising at all. But it's still early. But I have checked the weather. It said it could be sunshine and clouds nearly all day. So. Good thing is though, it's coffee time. Let's get that kettle on. That's it, I'm happy now. Got me a coffee. First one of the day, always the best one. And it does look like the sun up there. It might burn off this cloud reasonably early. Let's wait and see. We're in no hurry to go home yet. Got lots more coffee to drink yet. Well, just finished my coffee, and as you can see from my shadow on the floor, the sun is out. All that cloud we had earlier on has been burnt off. Well, I say all of it, I mean, there's still a little bit up there, but yeah, sun's coming through. It's just the wind. It's quite breezy today. It's not too bad. It's 10 to 9, so still quite early. And as the sun obviously gets a little bit higher in the sky, it should warm up a lot more. At the moment I've got my hat on, so and my coat. Yeah, got one more person just turned up down there, just setting up his windbreak. So it could be a really nice day weather-wise, by the looks of it. Would be nice if the wind died down a bit, but well, there's someone up there hunting for his breakfast. Just as I started filming, he flew away. Some sort of bird of prey. Wasn't sure what it was. Didn't see it for long enough. I've got my second cup of coffee on doing. Water's on boiling. Still breezy, but the sun's come out. So I've got my legs out. I've put my shorts on. Yeah, I'll have my coffee and then I'll think about doing my breakfast. That my coffee's made. That's out there in the sun. So I thought I'd start my breakfast. So I've just peeled the onion there. I'm gonna slice that up. And then, as I was saying yesterday, I've got tomato. It's just got a little blemish there. It's comes with its use by date. A couple of eggs, and I've got my little pot of oil I normally carry. I'll do myself a nice little mini omelette in my wok. Now I'm going to get dicing and slicing and then get cooking. So that's me onion and my tomato diced up in there. I'll put a tiny bit of oil in there. I'm just going to heat that through slowly on there. Then I'll add the eggs. Let this all, the onions sweat down, and the tomato to steam in the onion juice and gently fry off whatever it's going to do. And like I say, just on a gentle heat. Cook it slowly, then add the eggs. Looking forward to this actually. Well, that's cooking down nicely now. Looks good enough to eat already. There you go, Jordan. Breakfast good enough even for you. That's it, I've just popped the eggs in. Let them start cooking through. I'll flip it all over. Looking forward to this. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to this one. Well, it's gone all cloudy again. There's loads of clouds. I don't mind. I've got my breakfast. Straight from the pan. Beautiful. The onions cooked through to perfection with the eggs. It's marvellous. It's quite tasty. The only thing is, I should have brought my frying pan rather than cooking it in my wok. It wasn't very successful on the flipping, but I don't mind that. It's all beautiful. Well, the sun ain't doing a lot today, so, and the wind is so strong that I think I'm nearly ready to start having a slow pack up. So I've put my sleeping bag away. I've been sitting on that anyway as like a little cushion. I've folded up my stool, dragged everything up from the bottom of my tent towards the top, so I don't have to crawl in there anymore. Yeah, like I say, I think I might have one more coffee before I go. And it's 1 o'clock now. I like to go between normally 2 and 4, but there's no wildlife about or anything. There's a bird of prey over there hovering, looking for his lunch now. He had his breakfast earlier on. Yeah, there's no wildlife about. Like I say, the wind is just so strong. It's not cold. I'm sitting here in a t-shirt, so as I'll show you. Got my old t-shirt on and my shorts. Got my legs out. Yeah, it's not doing a lot, so it won't be much longer before I have a slow pack up. Already started actually, so it's been a good one though. I've enjoyed it. It's just nice to be outdoors, just chilling out. Well, as you can see, just about packed away. I just got to fold up my inner tent, pop that into my bag. Got the bike battery there and a couple of other little bits I've just got to pack away. Sun's in and out. It just come out a minute ago again. The wind is just strong, and I thought, well, now we'll pack up, head off home, start planning my next journey. Hoping to get away either next week or the weekend after. See what happens. But if you enjoyed my little video, give us that thumbs up, give us that like, ring that notification bell, and if you haven't done so before, please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye for now.